Welcome back. This is Dr. Dan at Fix Me Physical Therapy, and I'm going to talk today a little bit about our program and who it's designed to help. It's not for everybody. There's no program in the world that's going to be able to help everybody. I'm going to be the first to admit that. So when we talk about whether or not we can accept somebody into our program, really the things that we look for, obviously number one is after doing the testing that their case is appropriate for our office. But after that, we generally look to find people who like to ask questions, who don't want to delegate their health, and want to be independent, or at least relatively independent in their health. And so because they're learners. And what I mean by that in terms of delegating your health, many people, and this is not their fault, this is just through training, whether it's what we see in the media or what we're told by the other parts of the healthcare profession, is that you can't get there by yourself. And to a degree, certainly that is true. But at the same time, the program that we have isn't like it's all you or it's all me. It's us. So I hate to overuse the word team, but it is absolutely a team effort where we are working together towards a goal. It's not a situation where a patient comes in and says, okay, what do I need to do? And then can you do it for me? Unfortunately, I can't. I can't do it for a patient. Of course, also, unfortunately, a patient can't do it all by themselves, hence the we and the working together. So that's that person who's willing to set aside what they may have already been previously programmed with, like, oh, I can't do anything by myself, or oh, I don't want to rely on a doctor. Neither is true here. You don't have to rely on me, and I certainly am not going to rely on you to get the result exclusively. It's a group effort, and with the online programs we have and the therapies that we use and the things that we do in office, all those things work together to get the result. But the main thing there is that we can't have somebody who thinks that, oh, I'm just gonna take a supplement, or I'm just going to take a pill and magically things are going to be all right. It's much bigger than that, and people have forgotten that because of what they've been told, and so that's not a winner. The other thing is that many, or the majority of the people that we have in the office are actually tired of taking the pills and relying on the medications, and they understand that a medication may help put their lab values into normal ranges, but it's not actually going to solve their problem. So when we talk about medications are more of a management tool than a solution tool, and they understand that. And certainly I explain to the best of my ability in those first couple of visits how that works, and the fact that, especially when we're talking about neuropathy and type 2 diabetes, that there are no medications that solve those problems. There are only medications that manage those problems. So if somebody is just looking for something that allows them to keep making all the bad decisions and doing all the things that damage their body and led to the position that they're in right now, it's not going to be a good fit for our office. And simply because I don't want somebody to waste their time or money, or effort or energy here. I'm a results-oriented person. So I want somebody to get better. I want to see people who want to get better. And then that brings us to the last thing, is that people need to be internally motivated, and they have to be here because they want to be here and because they actually want to get better. It may seem surprising, but not everybody wants to get better. And I mentioned this in a video I did a few days ago. I'm not sure if I posted it up yet. I keep making a bunch of these because I've had lots of thoughts through my head these last few days. But I did a weight loss program, it was like 2010, 11, and it was apparent, and it wasn't focusing on type 2 diabetes, just talking about the weight loss. But when we're dealing with people that came in, I could tell very quickly whether or not the program was going to work. And after a few iterations, we basically would do advertising rounds. I started excluding people very quickly because I don't want bad reviews. Because I don't want people saying, oh, he promised me this and it didn't work. I could tell very quickly who was going to get results and who wasn't. And so I selected those people out, and the others I sent on their way, because I don't want their money if I can't help them get the result. And it became apparent who I would be able to help and who I wasn't going to be able to help. Actually, I can think I have a few people that are still with me today. This is 12, 13 years later, that see me occasionally on an ongoing basis for other issues, because they bought into what we were doing here. And the bottom line is, and this is where the future of medicine and health and healing is that we want to remove the barriers to the body that stop healing and allow the body to heal itself. And that's really all a medication is doing, is buying you time and allowing your body a chance to recover, or keeping it safe while hopefully other things are going to get better. When we talk about taking, for instance, blood pressure pills, we have to take blood pressure pills, obviously. High blood pressure going to cause problems with the heart, can cause, lead to increased risks of stroke, many other issues. And so the blood pressure pills, for many people, are a permanent answer. It doesn't have to be that way. There are supplements, lifestyle changes, and other things that can be done that will allow the body to recover, and people can get off of the blood pressure medications, because it's not good to be stuck taking everything for a long period of time. And certainly that means that you're going to have to make changes in your life, or do things differently. Those are the people that we want to find in the office. We want those people that are not stuck on the prescription model, the subscription model for health. We want people who want to be independent, don't want to delegate, and want to basically use natural means to help their body heal. And that's why we're here. Thanks for listening. There's a link below in terms of how you can contact us, and our phone number as well. Thanks, and have a great day.